Power target trades, power trigger trades.
A great video here. We had a great win in GS. I posted the plan on May the 6th. GS is more of a faster mover, but also is following the rules very well. And so I like this as well. So pay attention to this video if you're serious for success. It's not about just one plan. It's about a series of great plans and holding them properly to make great gains with skill. If you are serious for success, I would pay attention to the instructions in this video and pay attention to what I'm showing in this video. That being said, let's take a look at what I said on May the 6th for Goldman Sachs. So here's the plan, right? Goldman Sachs is set up to test 375 to 385. The May 21 365 calls is what we'll use. GS needs to break above 360 on some power for us to enter into this. Okay, so at the time, as you can see, this was based on the May the 5th close. I posted on May the 6th because it was probably pre-market. Here are the options. The 365 calls, see the arrows? They were at 427 per option. Again, from start to end, I manage all trades in the group and I'm in all trades. If you want to succeed long-term, you need to grind with skill. The market is not for the donkeys and the clowns. You need skill up the wazoo to succeed long-term in these markets. If you're not gaining, if you're not succeeding year over year or over year, you're probably stuck in the chop where you make and lose. You gotta trade with skill. You gotta grind with skill. And I make it easy as long as people have the proper funds and they can simply follow rules. All right then. Now let's go back to. So we're going to go into the confirmation and all that stuff. So again, I even post I do it all. Listen, step by step. I want to demonstrate this with this Goldman Sachs win. All right, so here you have it here. Goldman Sachs confirming with the May 21 365 calls at 5:45. So again, in the plan, usually I also put buy stops, but GS, there was a lot happening that day. I know what happened. There was a lot happening that day, but this confirmed again. Okay, because it didn't just simply fly up, but as you saw, the options were $400 because by the time, and I'm gonna show you the options more, but that's the confirmation. We paid $545 per option, and I usually do 18. Here is May the 5th. GS going to hold this as long as it stays above 357 or 353. If it stays above this, it is fine. Choppy market. GS showing great power. This one should do well. So we held these, of course. Here it is again, May 6. GS confirming again, hitting over 360. So what happened was GS confirmed, it pulled back again, held support levels, and then reconfirmed. So that's a double confirmation. That meaning that the options, even if you missed the first confirmation, which you shouldn't, but if you did, it gave another chance to get into GS. I mean, talk about double whammy confirmation. This doesn't happen. So a lot of times things just keep going, but it's a market and things always change. You have to have adaptive thinking. It's all about adaptive thinking. Again, confirmed twice GS. On that same day was doing good. GS doing well, could see 365 today, and that's what it did. Now that it's above 362.55, stock acting amazing in this chop up higher. And for GS, May 21, lots of time, 2 weeks for options. And then another note here, GS a great move, and GS should hit 370 tomorrow. This stock can move. And that's what it did on May the 7th. GS building well. Chop is chop. It is very important to hold via the rules. Pre-market, this is 23 hours ago, right? Because this is now May the, this is, in the day, in the morning, probably before 9, because I'm doing this video 9:35. That's why it's showing 23 hours. But this is this is talking about May the 7th here. This was on May the 7th. GS building well, chop is chop. But this ended up opening above where we went, so this never went against us at all. And I will show you this in the charts. GS today, I'm looking for this to hold above 362 and to take out 367. This is updates because the stock properly moved, and so we just kept following along with it. If we do this, we should see 360. We should see 369 to 370 today. Going to play stops at 6.00, as this should not lose stops and should go. So basically, I had to make sure we couldn't lose anything. And of course, then what I did is I took. So GS breaking over 367, very good. We should see 369 to 370 today. Looking to bank 100% gains on 9 of my calls. I want at least 10 on the options. We'll hold for that stops 7 because we broke over 3. So I adjusted the stops again. GS moving stops to 740, moving stops to 770. You get the picture. Moving stocks to 8. GS moving stops to 850. GS moving stops to 9. All the way to now. GS is going higher, but I just wanted to take profits in GS. So basically stopped out at, I had stops, the highest stops I had were at GS move stops 1040. Yep, moved it to 1050. I mean, we were really focusing on GS that day. 1070. 1080. So got stopped out at 1080. GS stopped out at 1057 because there was a spread between the bid and the ask. So for about 90%, for me, 6K gains because I did sell 9 around 7:30, and the other 9, in this case, the way I traded GS, the other 9, and I did explain this in the group, the other 9 at 10:57 for 6K in gains in 2 days with skill. Power trick trade. So you can see here on May the 7th, Goldman Sachs, the 365 calls right over here where I'm. You'll see right here 365. Look at this chart here. Hopefully you see this arrow pointing. They closed at 1050. Okay, you can see that the bid was 1030 and the ask was 1080. They widened the spread, towards the close. 1K was traded in options that day for the May 31st 365 calls. Of course, GS can go higher, but this is what I did for a reason. I may go back into GS, but again, I manage these plans from start to end. All right, this is an options chart for the May 21 365 calls for Goldman Sachs. Okay, so here you can see on the 6th, on May the 5th, that close day, you see that the options, you see, go look at that box. There's going to be an arrow there to point. You see the open was 283, the high was 490, and the close was 427. Okay, the options on the 6th where we got in, the open was 535, the low was 390, and the close was 815. So we were in gains. Then on the 7th, you can see in the box there, Friday the 7th, open 648, high 1071, low 565, above where we got in. Right? They did pull it back at pre-market, but as you can see, that didn't last very long. game. Skill is skill. You can't be a baby scalper. You have to have skill to succeed long-term in the markets. And if you want to succeed long-term in the markets, I suggest you study my channel. All right, welcome to Power Trick or Trade on Twitter. Power Trick or Trade, confirmation is key. Over here on my page, you'll see a pinned tweet. And that's a video that explains, click on it, and that's a video that explains how to become a member inside my group, Power Group Trades. I don't just take anybody. I take people who are able to follow instructions, who are serious for success, and who know what, and who appreciate what I'm doing. And they like my style. And the only way to know this is by studying the history of Power Trick or Trade. Listen to me, most people are born to fail in the markets. But if I resonate to if you can resonate to what I'm saying and understand that I'm here to help those serious for success, those who follow my rules do very, very well. But that's not everybody, right? Not everybody succeeds in the market. That's a fact. Not everybody has what it takes to succeed because they can't follow instructions. They mentally destroyed by the market. Power Trick or Trade can help you in all levels. As I support my members from start to end, because every trade I post is a plan that I'm inside. Win or lose. I'm in all plans, and we're in quality plans. Right? If we're in 5 plans, it's because we're winning a lot. I make sure that we scale up. We don't just go into 5 plans all at once. We scale up. We might be in 2 plans, 3 plans, stuff like that. We have been basically no more than 2 to 3 plans since 2019. We've been in no more than 2 or 3 plans because I'm serious for success. I'm serious in making money with skill. And year after year after year, I've been right. The big picture. Anyways, here's my YouTube channel. Click over here. Welcome to Power Target Trades. Over here, if you scroll, this is where you'll be able to see the videos, the playlist, all the winning plans. You can see there's 1.1K videos. 1,001 videos. They are not all winning plans, but I can tell you there's at least 800 of them over the years. 800. Okay then. That being said, at the end of the video, you see this icon over here. Simply click on it. It's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. I look forward to helping those serious for success. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.